Well, a man was arrested for a deadly crash near Sell Creek on Thursday. Police say that Colton Klingon was driving south on Dayton Pike when his truck crossed over the center line, hitting a work van head on, killing a passenger. Police say that Klingon was driving on a suspended license without insurance and has 3 prior DUI charges and a drug history. He was arrested and charged with DUI and vehicular homicide by intoxication. Well, tonight we look into Tennessee's DUI laws and ignition interlock requirements in light of that Sell Creek deadly crash. Cornelia Nicholson joins us in studio with more on all of this. Cornelia.
Latrice, attorney Roger Lane says when someone pleads guilty to their first DUI offense, their license will be restricted and an interlock device is placed on their car. Now, this device restricts someone from being able to drive if they're under the influence. First-time DUI offenders will have their license revoked or restricted, pay a fine, and be required to have an ignition interlock device installed at their own expense.
11 months and 29 days of their probation. That's how long they would lose their license for the 1 year and then be eligible for reinstatement of their license.
Roger Lane, an associate attorney, says the more DUI offenses someone commits, the consequences will increase, like higher fines and more jail time.
You lose your license for a longer period of time, but you can have the license reinstated up until a certain point under the statute.
He says an intoxilock will be a part of the requirements if you can get a restricted license from the state. Now, each time a person gets a DUI, he says it's harder to obtain a restricted license. The 4th DUI offense is considered a felony.
The way that they count DUIs is a little different too, because sometimes people, it could be someone's 2nd DUI and they plead to a first offense DUI. But nothing stops the state after that from once they pick up that 3rd DUI to say, okay, well, this is a 3rd offense DUI because this is your 3rd DUI, so we're going to charge you with that.
Lane says when someone has an intoxilock installed in their car, it'll send over information to whoever is monitoring the device.
There are other ways too. Sometimes there are slap monitors that will go on to people, so if they've consumed alcohol at all, it will send a wireless signal up. It monitors people's sweat glands.
Now, Lane says while the intoxilock will require people to blow into the machine to start the car, there are people who will drive a different car to get around those requirements. But he says oftentimes those people do get caught. Latrice.
Okay, Cornelia, thank you so much.